You want to go ahead and run your installer, and then select your language. Most likely it's going to be English if you're listening to this video, so go ahead and press OK. Go ahead and press Next. I don't think you want to read this whole thing, so press I agree, and then install it in the directory of your choice. I just use the default one because it makes plenty of sense to me. So go ahead, and then these are the things that I recommend you deselect. The Add Run ccleaner and the Add Open ccleaner. I also recommend that you unclick the Add ccleaner Yahoo toolbar, and then press Install. I'm going to press Cancel because I already have it installed. And then I'm going to start it up, as you should as well. Go ahead and start up your ccleaner program. If you deselected the things I told you to, you should have an icon or a shortcut on your desktop. Go ahead and open it up. Go to the Cleaner tab. Make sure everything is selected under the Windows Explorer and System, except for the Start menu and Desktop, and under Internet Explorer, everything except for autocomplete. Under Advanced, make sure that the hotfix uninstallers are selected. Then go to Applications. Under Applications, it'll list whatever your browser is. If you have Opera, Safari, Firefox, or Internet Explorer, it should list, or Google Chrome even, it should list those right here. Go ahead and select everything. I don't select Save Form. And then everything else should be selected. Under the Registry tab, go ahead and click that. Make sure absolutely everything's checked. Under Tools, you have the option to uninstall programs. This uninstaller is better than the Windows uninstaller, as you can uninstall something and you can still work in this window. The Windows uninstaller will not let you do anything with that Windows uninstall menu until the program has been uninstalled. That's only one reason why. This also lets you rename entries and delete entries of programs on your computer. Not to mention, it gives you a more complete list and it does not have to load. That's just why the uninstall here is better than the default Windows uninstaller. It gives you a Startup tab. Under the Startup tab, you can deselect, or you can enable or disable programs that would start up on Windows Startup. I have ones that I only keep the ones that I want. So if there's something that I know I don't want or I know I'm not going to use, I delete it. You can just disable it. But most likely, everything that you see, unless there's a certain program you want to start up on Windows Startup, I would suggest that you disable or delete that, because your Windows components and drivers will load up automatically when Windows starts. So go ahead and mess around with that, and then down at the Options tab, you get Settings, Cookies, Include, Exclude, Advanced, and About. Under Settings, you can change some of the things that you selected here during the installer, and you can also add it to start up during the Windows startup. I suggest not doing that, though. It gives you a secure file deletion method, which is really cool. It'll automatically be set to normal. I set mine to secure and 3 passes. This means that instead of wiping the area where the information that I'm deleting is on my hard drive just one time, instead of doing it just once, it's going to do it 3 times. So it changes all that information that's written there in zeros and ones. It changes it to zeros, changes it to 1, and it does that 3 times. And that means that any leftover information that it misses will be gone. So I do that. You don't need to. You can leave it on default. Now go ahead and go to ccleaner tab. Click Run Cleaner. You'll get a pop-up that says, "You sure you want to run the cleaner?" Click Don't Show Me This Again, and then press Yes. It'll go through the running cycle of removing whatever's there. For the purposes of this video, I'm just going to pause this really quick because this is a very large file that I'm deleting. But you just run the cleaner, delete anything that's there. When it's done, you're going to be able to see everything that was removed here. It tells you if it was secure or just regular. And right here it says Firefox Mozilla Cache was skipped. Firefox or Internet Explorer must be closed to clean out the browsing history and the browsing information. All the data that's there, all the stuff in that cache needs to be or cannot be cleaned unless that program's closed. Same thing with Google Chrome, Safari, and Opera. So I usually click Run ccleaner a few times just to make sure it gets everything. As you can see, it's still not removing that, so I'd have to close Firefox first. Then under Registry, go ahead and press Scan. It might prompt you for a, are you sure you want to do this? Press Don't Show Me Again, and yes. Now, I don't have anything here. I don't have any registry errors, but you probably will. So click on the Fix Selected. It'll light up like this scan. Click on the Fix Selected. And when you click it, it's going to bring up a menu that says, are you sure you want to do this? I believe. It brings that up. And then you click Don't Show Me, yes, and then it'll bring up a little window that explains what the error is or where the error is, and it'll say fix the issue or fix all selected issues or cancel. Press the fix all all issues. Click fix all issues. That'll fix all the issues that it's scanned for. You want to just fix all those. It'll bring up a window that says, are you sure? Click yes. You might have to click Don't Show Me Again as well there. But once you've clicked Don't Show Me Again, you won't have to do that again, obviously. So I usually run this also a few times. Obviously, since I didn't have anything, I didn't need to. But if you had stuff, I'd run it until you don't have anything again. Or until you can't get it to whatever's there to go away. Same thing with this. So that's basically ccleaner in a nutshell. And how you run it, how you install it, and that's pretty much the